Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your man, Legacy the Prince.
I am CEO AALIYAH.
And it's your boy, DJ B4EY.
Yes, Sirski. And it's the Fresh Leftovers Radio Show. We are back, man. Yo, we got a special guest in the building right now. I'm super excited. I've been hearing a lot about this gentleman. DJ, should I roast you right now or no?
You gonna roast me?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I've been asking you for a bio on him.
Hey, see,
hey, yo, you got it. He is
Listen,
the bio when he gets here.
When he get here, he got his accolades speak for itself.
All right, cool. So I was
The
like,
man behind the beat, know what I'm saying?
I was like, yo, so give me a little sauce. Let me know. Oh, he gonna tell you when he get here. I'm like,
I told him to just Google you, bro. You Googleable. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Laptop over there. I'll take it home.
Anyway, yeah, we got special guests in the building. The man, the myth, the legend. Mr. 217. What's poppin', my brother?
What's up, man?
217 on the track, man.
Yes,
Yeah, man. We here, man. Let's get it. Let's get
Welcome, my brother. Welcome, man. So I heard the resume is OD long.
Oh, yeah. It
You know
go
what I'm
back.
saying? It's crazy. The
Yes.
sauce is crazy. You know what I'm
Most
saying? You changed your outfit like 3 times while you was there. So let's go ahead and put that out there.
I had to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm looking right. You feel
Yes,
me?
sir.
Yeah.
Yo, should I take the hoodie off?
Yeah. Look on screen now.
How the white tee look?
Yeah.
Oh my God! They put the hoodie back on.
Y'all missed one thing. Y'all
Hold
missed
on,
one
what about
thing. He put the hoodie on and put the hat over it.
See, now, see,
Then he
look,
looked back at the TV like,
Nah,
That's not it.
Y'all don't know nothing about that. What movie I got that from?
you look like Redman.
Baby's Kids.
But you remember Redman?
Baby's Kids. I ain't never seen Redman do that. You know what I'm saying? But this slick hard though. This slick hard. Just cause you say I might rock it on, I might go ahead and rock it out like that. I might rock it out like that. No, I'm putting it back on.
Now, you good. We can't really talk about your hat, but there's another hat we could talk about right now. But we ain't gonna do
Are you
that.
kidding me?
Wow, you ain't even have to say nothing. I mean, what's up?
That hit hard though. It's hard. It needs to be an A on there. It needs to be an A.
It should have
Listen,
been.
you're absolutely right. It's just on a little sale. You know what I'm saying? Just on a little
How much
sale.
was the hat?
$20.
Okay.
Yeah, $20.
$20.
Yeah, the $20 bar from you.
Gotcha. Okay.
Hey, does your seat match your outfit on purpose?
Yes.
Is it always pink?
My mic.
You always wear pink every time you come here?
I don't.
Oh, okay.
That should be a thing.
She close to it.
Nah, that would get played
This
out
whole,
quick.
this
No,
whole,
it wouldn't.
No, it wouldn't.
Wow.
You wear pink every episode?
Leave
Oh,
her
yeah.
alone.
Just because you think I can't watch
Do
me.
it.
She never wore her fresh leftover shirt that got pink in it.
Yes, I
anyway.
did.
Or you could
I knew a lady
do,
that I used to live next door to. She wore pink every day, but that
I'm
was
not
so
doing it. That's too
cute.
much.
you could just do the palette, the color palette, anything that goes to pink, like the light blue. You know what I'm saying? Maybe the yellow. You know,
colors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Some pastel colors.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
what
you
I'm saying.
on.
Yeah, for sure.
See, but in the wintertime, I wear a lot of neutral colors, like browns and black.
You gotta get a new chair.
Dang.
You gotta switch it up. You gotta switch the chair up too.
In the winter?
Yeah.
Orange, brown.
Just get a
Orange?
seat cover.
Oh yeah, seat cover. You're right. That's what I'm doing.
Not a seat cover.
That's what I'm doing. I'm getting a seat cover.
They'll never know. They'll never know.
That's what I'm gonna do.
He got a different chair. Like, you know how, what's his name? Willie Moore Jr., like every video he do,
He swap it
swap
up.
the hats.
Yeah.
Like Ray J.
Bro, that job was
Lord.
too funny.
Yo, but Willie Moore been doing that, though.
Yeah.
I did not know
That
that.
was Willie Moore style for the longest, man.
But let's get back to boy 217 on the track,
Back
man.
in the building, man.
Y'all want to
Back
talk
in
about
the
hats and chairs? Come on, man.
Nah, we can't talk about you,
You
brother.
started the chair coming.
Right.
We're trying to give you some information. That's all.
sure.
Yo, so for anybody like me who's been hiding under a rock and don't necessarily know the extensiveness of the bio of 217, man. Who is 217, man? Because I've been hearing a lot, man.
For sure. Artist, producer, DJ, director, and for the past couple years, a mentor. You know what I'm saying? I've been getting in mentoring. I've been producing ever since I was I started making beats when I was 12 professionally, you know what I'm saying, producing, you know what I'm saying, since I was like 16, got in the game when I was like 18, and it was up from then, you know what I'm saying, and that's the briefest version I can give you, but we can unpack it too.
No,
Let's unpack it just a little bit, man.
Okay, for sure, man. So yeah, man. So started making beats at 12. You know what I'm saying? From born, raised in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Zone 6, Boulder Crest, Gresham Road.
Hey.
The same place where Gucci Mane at. You know that same area. You know what I'm saying? Raised, seen all them boys. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, influenced by Lil Jon, Soulja Boy, D4EY. That was my era, the golden era of ATL. You know what I'm saying? The early 2000s. That's what really molded and shaped my sound. I had a lot of hits in the streets, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, before I was even a producer, like I was rapping, you know what I'm saying, had my whole neighborhood on lock, you know what I'm saying? And then we did Birthday Bash in 2014. I got an internship in we did Birthday Bash in 2013. I got an internship with StreetX in 2014, shooting videos, managing content for Bankroll Fresh, Travis Porter, going on the road doing all their vlogs and Instagram accounts, and it led me to Place a Beat with Bankroll Fresh. Walked in, and that was my, that's what got me in. But I had several, dance hits. I'm knee deep in the dance community. I had dance hits going viral since Vine. So yeah, we've been doing this.
For the Vine, brother.
Yeah, that was my first thing. My first thing I ever heard about him was when he was like 217 on the track.
Trash, man.
Looking like a trap when I walked in the building.
Yeah.
Hey, that was the first time I ever heard him for real. Who is that on that tag? That's you?
That's me.
That's him.
That's you.
I
got a song called Run It Up. I dropped in 2013. Back in 2013, it was just on the verge of the digital era. Just on the, CDs was just on the brink of going out of style. But we had, on my song Run It Up, I used to pass out CDs, and I used to have the clean version, dirty version, instrumental, and acapella. That's how you pass to the DJs. So one day I just happened to listen to the acapella, and it was a 217 on the, that it was because that was part of my verse.
Right.
But it was stacked, it was layered, it was panned right, it had the reverb and delay on it, and I liked that. I said, I'm gonna use that as my tag. You know what I'm saying? And so I sampled my own self and put it as my tag. You feel me?
Off of your own track? Or
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you was listening to somebody's CD and just copped it from him. That was crazy.
No.
They came for that heavy,
bro.
yo. DJ, what's up?
Well, man. One of the things I see that you do right now, like you are really in the community. One of your posts I saw was you were teaching other young kids how to produce. Like, what was that in like a studio bus or something like that?
Yeah, man. Shouts out to T Lab. We partner up. But really, shouts out to Restore Life. That's in my whole church. Danny Iverson, St. Clair,
Pastor Danny.
Like they really. I've never been in a church where they really empower you. Like, I've been in different churches, but when I got here, it's just real authentic. Ain't nobody perfect. Not saying that people are perfect, but they just really want to see me do well with what I have. You know what I'm saying? So they put me in positions. It started off with just coming in and just talking to kids.
Yeah.
Then, this was a couple years ago. Then bring your laptop, let kids mess around on the computer. Then it went from that to let's build a studio in the church. Then it went to let's have you come by every week and let's teach everybody. Then it just started spreading out just by doing it over the course of years. And now we got people like T Lab, who has a mobile production studio on his truck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we driving around school, the hood, teaching these people. Like, I love, kids. I love, teaching people how to make beats. I really think of it as an extension of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's say when these people blow up, you know what I'm saying? Like 217 taught me how to make my first beat. It's like not in a cocky, prideful way, but like that's one of my children. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of my students. That's one of the people who gonna, when I'm, old and retired, I ain't gonna retire, but when I'm old, like I'm still gonna have plants sprouting up. You know what I'm saying?
Right. You got the seeds planted. Yeah,
that's how I look at it. So yeah, I love it.
Facts. So tell me this. I know the COVID thing happened. What have you been up to since COVID hit and kind of just put everything on pause?
Man, so in 2019, you know what I'm saying? That's when I lost everything. I lost everything right before COVID hit. You know what I'm saying? Man, so I had this movie. I shot a whole movie.
Yeah, man, I was waiting on that, bro.
A whole movie that was definitely gonna generate me $1 million plus. You feel me? It was on some real exposing the industry type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Not as a
You was a whistleblower or something?
It's on some. It was fire.
Let me tell y'all, the Illuminati is real, y'all.
Not even to that extent, but on it still had an element of entertainment in it.
Yeah.
But it was you saying entertainment, science fiction, you know what I'm saying, that aspect, but it did have truth to it.
Okay.
It would definitely shine light on things like Lil Nas X Today. It spoke on that type of stuff. On the stuff, even with the situation with the baby, I had a scene where the artist, he was getting prepped for a radio interview, and it was like, okay, these are your answers. This is what you say when you're asked about this type of stuff. And the character, he went off script when asked about this stuff because he got convicted and he got pulled from all the radio stations. You know what I'm saying? I did that 2 years ago. You know what I'm saying? My movie, but the powers that be didn't want it to come out. So I'm working on getting that. But anyway, I put all my eggs in one basket, so to say. I put all my money in that movie, everything, because I knew it was gonna do it, but I got tied in with some partners and they blocked it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? That's as much as I can speak on it. But when I put all my eggs in that basket because I knew I was gonna get it back, that's when I wasn't really wise. You know what I'm saying? And then shoot, I couldn't pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? Couldn't pay the car note. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, I couldn't pay my dog bill. I was paying on the dog. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'll be hating from Petland. You know what I'm saying? I bought me a little English bulldog. I just couldn't keep up with anything. I'm getting to the COVID situation.
Yeah. No, you take your time. Take your time.
I lost everything, man. I had to move back in with my grandma. You know what I'm saying? Me, my wife, and I had a newborn. We moved back in my grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of hard. I had to, at this point in time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not in the game. You know what I'm saying? I took a long hiatus. I didn't want to produce because I just got convicted of everything that I was producing. So I was really slick living a regular life. I started working at the Attorney General office downtown doing paperwork and filing and stuff. Like I was really just like, man, what I'm finna do now? How am I gonna get out of this?
LLCs and stuff?
All that, man. Man, there was
still down there?
No, okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna get to that. Man, there was a library case of historical Georgia books, and it was about this long. And I'm talking about some of these books are so old from the 1700s. You know what I'm saying? When they built that building down there, and I had to go through each one and alphabetize them and log them into the system. This one took me like 5 days, bro, to do that job. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm doing, like as I'm trying to figure this stuff out. So I just started to before COVID. This is right pre-COVID, right before all the Black Lives Matter, right before George Floyd. This is right before that. I started just advertising producer consultation, like I would say. You know what I'm saying? I'll allow producers to come meet with me. I'll help them get their publishing together. You know what I'm saying? Help them, just give them everything I know. You know what I'm saying? For a decent price.
Remember that.
You know what I'm saying? Just for a decent price. You know what I'm saying? Just so I can have some extra money. You know what I'm saying? And I came across this one guy named Drippy and his dad. You know what I'm saying? Eric McLean. Shouts out to them. They spent good money with me. I gave them some valuable information, and we actually became friends. You know what I'm saying? So I would go to their house just to kick it every weekend, and he had the top of the line computer. You know what I'm saying? He a young dude. He like 16 when I met him. You know what I'm saying? His family really invested in him. So he had decked out studio, you know what I'm saying, top of the line sounds. So I just go over there and kick it, man, just to make beats on his computer and stuff. So one day we collabed on this beat, and we call it Spaz, you know what I'm saying? And we call it Spaz, and it's an instrumental, you know what I'm saying? So just an instrumental. And I was like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I would want to get a rapper on this, but I ain't trying to have them say all no foolishness on it. So I said, bro, let's just put it out as an instrumental. You know what I'm saying? So we put it out. I did a little dance to it being funny, and I added all my dance friends because I'm knee deep in the dance community.
Digital Young King, you added them in?
Yeah, I added everybody. And
and
everybody responded.
I met them through him. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody responded. Everybody started making videos. You know what I'm saying? And then boom, this when George Floyd hit. This when all that COVID stuff hit. So we was really inside the house. So I was still working. You know what I'm saying? But the video started taking off. Like the song started taking off. So one day hit 10,000. The next week 100,000. Next week 300,000. The next week 500,000. Videos made on TikTok. Yeah. I was like, boy, when is it gonna stop? 1 million. 1.1 million, 1.2, 1.5, 1.6, 1.7, 2 million, 2.1, 2.3, 2.5. It peaked at 2.7 million videos made to that sound. And I really, you know what I'm saying, I credit God that I couldn't do that. Yeah. Natural, even record label, like when I looked at the charts, we was up there with the Baby. We was up there with everybody, and we just two people down in the basement who just made it. And I just credit God to that. And to get back, you know what I'm saying, about COVID and my situation, that allowed me to move out my grandma's house, to get a new spot, get a new crib, car, all that. So I really bounced back. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, my boy,
hallelujah, man, praise him.
Hallelujah.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So
for real,
that really helped me get off my feet during COVID, because a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't prepared. My family wasn't prepared to teach me about coming into some money. Nobody expected me to come across some money. So stuff like taxes and different stuff like that, just different stuff that you supposed to be doing, I didn't know nothing about that, because you know what I'm saying. So I wasn't getting no stimulus check, bro. You feel me? I wasn't getting that Joe Biden money bag Joe pack. You know what I'm saying? So I was really getting everything from my publishing and out the streets, you know what I'm saying, whether shooting music videos or doing consultation.
Right.
So when I got that blessing, man, it really just gave me a, like, you know what I'm saying, it really gave me a second win, and I've been rolling off that and just out, you know what I'm saying? So that's how my COVID has been. Still working. It hadn't stopped. I've been working.
He's still working. Yeah. Now, we mentioned Digital Young Kings. That's one of his
my proteges.
That's how I met them through him.
Yeah.
They be all over the place.
So we actually met them. How long ago was it?
Well, y'all met them a couple months, 2 months ago.
Well,
you remember when we did the birthday party that had all the glow party for?
Oh, that was them?
Yeah, the dudes on my side that was dancing.
Yeah.
That was done.
Oh, that's crazy. What they Turn? One name Turn, right?
Turn up.
Oh, yeah, Turn
up. He got whole grill now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, he'll be playing.
Every last
that was fire though. That was real fire.
That one of them went to school with the young lady we DJ'd the party for.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's how they knew each other, and that's why they got booked.
This world is small.
Oh yeah, it's small, man. You never know.
That's crazy. But listen, so I was gonna ask this before you had already touched on that you got convicted about what you was already doing. I was gonna ask you, how was you balancing working with secular artists and kingdom artists? But you already touched on that topic. So just talk about how did you get convicted in that area?
I never second guessed anything about the music industry until 2015, until God really spoke to me. Up until then, I was going with the flow, bro. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Just like everybody, just like how everybody's out here doing whatever they doing out in the world, I was one of them. You know what I'm saying? And when the Holy Spirit spoke to me, you know what I'm saying, it opened my eyes to the influence. Like we say, oh, it's just music, oh, it's just a music video, oh, it's just this, but it's really warping people's minds, impressionable minds. That's what they call them. Some people like me, I can look at people doing whatever, and you know what I'm saying, on a good day, on a good day, it ain't gonna bother me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm, you know what I'm saying, if I'm in a bad mindset and I see twerking or whatever, it might do something to me, and that's me. I have the Holy Spirit. I am, you know what I'm saying. It's people out there who ain't got that, you know what I'm saying? And it's warping their mind. I see it, especially kids, you know what I'm saying? So I just had to fall back from that for a while, you know what I'm saying, for a long time, for a very long time, you know what I'm saying? So that's where that came from.
Go ahead,
sis, you got it.
No, I was just gonna ask, so would you go back and still do, like, help the secular artists with music as far as producing?
It's about relationship. It's about, you know what I'm saying, who I like, and who reaches out to me. You know what I'm saying? Right now, as it stands, if somebody was to reach out to me, you know what I'm saying, I'll see what we can do. You feel me? I'll see, you know what I'm saying, I'll see what we can do before I just shut it down. You know what I'm saying? But I do probably have a couple records working right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a case-to-case situation. You feel me? It's just So
when you said back in 2015 you felt like the Holy Spirit was telling you like, you know, shy away from that area. Were you already saved then, or did you just feel something wasn't right?
I wasn't. I don't even know how to explain. The Holy Spirit spoke to me, and I believed that day. That's when I believed. So the day I got saved was
his testimony is
like that's when God spoke to me. That's when I believed. And you know what I'm saying, like sometimes I just be feeling like so much pressure in my life, just about why I gotta do all this, why is it me that gotta, you know what I'm saying, do this stuff. But like God really spoke to me, you know what I'm saying, and I think just by the way he came at me, it puts more responsibility, because you know what I'm saying, like I heard an audible voice, and I know a lot of people not hear no audible voice, and people dying, not physically but literally, like figuratively, wishing they can actually hear from God. And I heard him, so I know that's probably why, you know what I'm saying, more responsibility is on me. But when he spoke to me, that's when I believe. I already was, you know what I'm saying, I was, you know, we grown up Christian, go to church on Sunday, stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying, I ain't take it serious, you know what I'm saying. This is how I was living.
Talk to us, man. Talk
Lord,
to us.
thank you for waking me up. Whoop de whoop, bless my day. Okay, go out and then go do X, Y, and Z. At the end, as long as I say, Lord, forgive me at the end of the day,
you good.
It's like okay, the beginning of the sentence, all this crazy stuff I'm doing, and then okay, Lord, forgive me, thank you, boom. The next day started over again, and I thought I was straight until he really opened my eyes. Like, dang, bro, I I was wilding this whole time. You feel me?
Yeah, that definitely made me think though, because this whole time I didn't grow up Christian. I didn't grow up going to church every week. I didn't grow up with nothing. I went to church on New Year's. That's it. Not even Easter. Just New Year's. Not even Easter.
Oh, yeah, you was a heathen.
Just New Year's. No, my mama was. My mama was. Don't do me, because I didn't know.
Asked, Mama, we didn't go to church either.
I know. But so it's crazy because I didn't get saved till about 4.5 years ago, right? And ever since I got saved, I've always been taught that God can only speak to you once you're saved. So to even hear your testimony, just to hear you say God spoke to you and you wasn't even saved yet, it's like, I don't know, that just did something to me. Like, that's something I definitely need to hear, because I definitely be telling other people that, like, once you get saved, you're gonna hear from God, but you can really hear from God even
definitely before. You hear from God before the conscience. Yeah, that's the conscience. God gave us that. That's why in Romans said they are without excuse. Everybody's without excuse, because God built that conscience within us. Yeah. So that goes back to saying, people who's on these remote islands, if they're judged by God who never heard the gospel, are they, are they at fault? They have the law written on their heart. You feel me? Like, so I was watching this movie. I forgot what it was called, but it was a crazy, wild movie about these white people who get stuck on the island, and
gotta be some white folks.
They're stuck on the island, and guess what? This woman cheated on her husband. These are Aborigines, wild, people. Yeah. The woman cheated on the husband, and the village casted her out, and they got a rock, and they killed her. They mutilated her first, then they killed her, then they put her on the spear.
Oh shoot!
Like standing up. I know that's kind of graphic, but you ask yourself, okay, why did they do that? Even in the place where the gospel isn't present, something is wrong about adultery. Like you know, it's in the heart. Like, this is my wife. You sleeping out, even in the place where there is no gospel, no Bible, no nothing. If you know that somebody rock or they crawfish or whatever they got, and you take it and you hiding, in your heart, and that's how people are judged. So to get back in that, I know I'm talking a lot, but no, God speaks to us, the whole time. And and like Pharaoh, God spoke to him through Moses, let my people go. He hardened his heart, he could have, turned, so no, definitely,
I know people replace it now with women's intuition and the universe and all that stuff. Like, I know that now, but just to hear that, like, that's how God spoke to you, you started believing that day when you heard from him yourself. Like, that's powerful.
I've been believing, but I never had no conviction. Like, I know I was doing wrong, but it was nothing strong enough to make me stop. My lifestyle.
So was it difficult? Because, like, on one side of the spectrum, up till that moment, right, God was throwing all your requests to the spam folder. But then after,
what you mean by that?
I'm just playing.
Okay.
Look, he stopped you right away. What you mean? Because he wasn't doing that.
I was talking about all the prayers and stuff. I'm joking with you. But up to that moment, like, you rolling with one, I was dying. You rolling with one crew, or you're on this side of the spectrum, and then God convicts your heart. Was it difficult for you to kind of separate yourself from the crew you was rolling with, the people you was making beats for? Like,
the day it happened, I was so scared. I said, I can't go.
You good.
Man, I was frightened.
You good.
Man, people say, oh, I want to hear from God and this and that. Oh, look in the Bible. Anytime somebody heard from God, they fell on the floor. They was scared. They thought they was finna die. When you hear from God, when you hear from him, man, it's terrifying. You know what I'm saying? And all I kept thinking was, boy, the devil outside. Boy, the devil trying to get me. For real, people really like, it's humorous now because like 217 lost his mind, bro. That's what everybody was saying. He said he quit producing. He didn't want to come out to the club no more. He give up. He lost his mind. Talking about the devil outside, bro. That's all I kept saying. The devil, he outside, bro. Like, I stayed in the house for a whole week playing Clash of Clans because that's the only thing I felt was safe for me to do. You feel me? Like, I was for real. I was in the house all week, off of Instagram, off of playing Clash of Clans because that's the only thing I felt like if I watch TV, the devil gonna creep in my mind. Like, this is like for real, like fresh. I heard God is real, so the devil must be real. So all that stuff they were saying like must be real. Like, it was just frightening me. So answer your question. Immediately I was gone. I said, bro, I'm not coming out no more. You know what what I'm saying? I'm gone. Like it was hard to come back in. And during this time, I actually began working on my movie Hot Atlanta.
Yeah, I was about to ask you about that.
So I was working on the movie. I was 1/4 in making it. So the movie is 2 hours long. This is probably 3 months in. It took us 9 months to make it. So I'm probably 3 months in. You know what I'm saying? Having a lot of people in, like Desi Banks, Light Skin Keisha. You know what I'm saying? All these people. You know what I'm saying? Was in my movie. So about 3 months in, that's when it happened. Like at the peak of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of stuff was going on for me. So I said, I'm stopping the movie, bro. It got too much cussing in it. It's got sexual themes in, but I can't do it. And they was just like, please, let's finish the movie. You know what I'm saying? So I never forget, like, I was at Light Skin Keisha's birthday party one time. And this is my first time coming out in months. Like, not months, weeks. Like, for a long time. And I just saw everything different, man. I was just at the table quiet. People was like, "What's wrong? You straight?" I just felt different. Like I just felt like I didn't fit in.
It's not your environment no more.
You feel me? And I didn't know no biblical terms about sanctification, Holy Spirit. I didn't know none of that. All I just knew was God is real. This don't feel right.
And the devil outside.
The devil outside.
That's all I knew. That's all I knew.
Devil outside.
Facts, man.
That's crazy.
I know. I watched when I found out you did a movie. I had to watch it. I have to watch it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, this movie 2 hours long. I'm up.
The movie's out?
Yeah.
I thought you said you.
No, the second movie he was working on.
No. You say stop. No. Okay. So I did start back. You know what I'm saying? I did. They got me to finish it. So I did finish the movie. You know what I'm saying? The movie is finished.
Hot Atlanta. Yeah.
Yeah, Hot Atlanta.
Okay. Cool.
Hot Atlanta finished, but the other movie he was working on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So now that was more recent. That was 2018.
Okay.
Both of these movies. And guess what? You know what I'm saying? Just because I rock with y'all, I'll send y'all the undisclosed private link so y'all can check it out. And y'all gonna see why it's not out. Y'all gonna see.
Hey.
It's just a matter of, and it's real simple. I can get it out. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta handle some business. You know what I'm saying?
On the back end side.
That's all I gotta do.
Take care of what you gotta take care of, brother.
For sure.
Facts, man. I'm interested to see that.
For sure.
That's gonna be hot.
Yeah,
hey, movie night, my crib.
Facts. Okay.
Come on.
Let's
Yeah,
do it. Because I know, like, you picked up the camera. I've been seeing you picking up the camera more on the gram. I've been seeing that. Like, talk about that. Like, how is that for you doing that? I know it's kind of second nature in a sense, but like, who have you been working with that?
Just up and coming people, you know what I'm saying? A lot of up and coming people, not no major people, but you know, I've been shooting. I've been having a camera ever since I was in middle school. You know what I'm saying? Doing little skits and stuff. I've been making skits.
Okay.
I've been, you know what I'm saying, doing this for a long time. And shoot, it was a source of income for me. You know what I'm saying? When I was working at IHOP and washing cars, I shoot music videos on the side for extra $125. I shot music videos for Young Nudie, 21 Savage, Young Molly, Lil Quill, Bankroll Fresh, Travis Porter. You know what I'm saying? Like I shot a lot of music videos for people. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day.
That's
free him. You know,
free my brother.
You know
Don't play with him.
My bad.
He innocent. Don't play with him.
You know what I'm saying? So I shot a lot of music videos for up and coming trap artists back when I was in that field. You know what I'm saying? But to this day, you know what I'm saying, it's another source of income. You know what I'm saying? Shoot,
facts.
Like $1,000 for a video. You know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you what the price is, but hold on.
Price.
It's not today's price.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I get behind the camera, man, you know what I'm saying?
He's
like
shooting 4K, just to let y'all know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like we going up, you know, so everything like, and I tell all my peers and stuff, you got to be you know what I'm saying, talented. You know what I'm saying? I know how to DJ, make beats. You know what I'm saying? Rapping is at the tail end, but people like to hear me rap, so I get booked here and there and stuff. But I do a lot of different things, and that's, you know what I'm saying, how I just keep some money coming in. You know, hey, publishing. Man. Make sure y'all take care of y'all publishing, because every 3 months, shoot, I got something in the mail.
Man,
you know
talk
what I'm saying?
to these people about
Please
that.
Talk about that.
They don't like getting their paperwork right.
It's simple. Like, so I've been blessed to be around a lot of OGs. Ever since I was young, I hung out with older people. You feel me? Ever since I was a little boy, you know what I'm saying, I come outside with, you know what I'm saying, and this dude named Black Charm, you know what I'm saying, he taught me everything, and he treated me like as an adult when I first came in. Oh, you want to be a producer? I'm 13. You want to be a producer? You ain't got your publishing? Who you think you is? You ain't nobody, bro, till you got your publishing. How you gonna say you this and that? So he taught me about ASCAP. He taught me how to sign up. He taught me how to do all that. I had publishing. I actually had to wait. I think I got my Black Charm taught me about the music when I was 14, but I couldn't get my publishing until I was 17. 18. So it was a couple years till I was eligible, but I got it at an early age when people didn't even know. If you don't got your publishing, you're not really no artist. How you gonna get your money? How you gonna? You can get streaming.
I don't know which one, that was.
You can do DistroKid. You can get TuneCore. You can get your streaming. but it's so much money that these people
leave on the table.
Yeah, you got to do your publishing. It's simple. I'm with ASCAP. I'm not a representative. I'm not on payroll, but I do with ASCAP, so I promote ASCAP. It's simple. It's like a Facebook page. You go in, you put your information in, probably pay $75 to register as a writer and a publisher. It take probably a couple months to get actually in the system. But once you're in the system and you log in your songs and you get a hit record, you get that money coming. You know what I'm saying?
So that means you're supposed to, after the distro, you get your information, the ISRCs and UPC, you're supposed to register your music.
Yeah, for sure.
And your
I registered when I was so on it. Let's say if 2 Chainz finna drop a project, you know what I'm saying, and this is real. 2 Chainz and Lil Pump, they had Lil Pump was finna drop a project, and I was on this album, and 2 Chainz on the song, but I didn't know the name of the song. I didn't know nothing. I still registered 2 Chainz, Lil Pump. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know I didn't know nothing about it, but I still registered the song. Yeah. I know his publishing information. I Googled it. What is Lil Pump's real name? Typed it in. Gazzy Garcia. That's his real name. Found it on ASCAP. Put it in there. I just made up some percentages. I don't care about theirs. I care about mine.
Right.
So I put my appropriate percentage. Guess what? The label, they'll handle that later. And guess what? The label had to come in and use my information because
they ain't had no
my song, it was already registered. So they had to go back and edit my information. So they got theirs straight and mine was still straight. So I got my 50% and they just had to edit theirs. You know what I'm saying? But what I mean is, don't wait, man. Register your song before it even come out. Your song needs to be registered before it even drop. So you don't miss no money. Don't miss no money, man. Don't wait till 3 months. Don't wait to 6 months. Don't wait to 6 months. Your song picked up and then you register it.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Fortunately, the money is retroactive. That means it is collected. Or is it? I don't know. Don't take no chance.
Because his come on time. His come on time.
Yeah. It may be, but I don't think it's like that though.
Yeah, man. Don't waste no time.
And it depends on how they do it. So y'all need to register your music, man. Y'all heard it from 217 itself.
Thanks.
How is it being a married man, brother?
Bro, that was my question.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
It's uphill battle.
Can you stop?
It's an uphill battle.
It's an uphill battle. He's battling.
What Hannah Montana said? It's the club.
You need to shut up.
You know what I'm saying? Love is a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? But it's you know what I'm saying? It's so marriage, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, this is how I explain it. It's like, okay, you got 2 rocks, right? 2 rocks. One is both of them is real jagged. Both of them is jagged, and y'all just doing like this until it gets smooth. That's the basic way I can say it. 2 jagged rocks, you rubbing them together until it's smooth.
Hey, that's a great analogy.
The first couple years,
that's literally
the first couple years was trying to figure out why you got the house so cold. I don't like this. Why you changing the TV channel? Why you ain't got we learning stuff about each other.
And my house clean on Saturday.
Dang.
I never planned to be married. I planned to be a player for life. That's how I was grew up. That's how I was raised. I was raised. It's certain things like people don't understand, like, you know what I'm saying, like, why, before I, even when it comes to the gospel, before I, open my mouth to say something about somebody, I really see, you know what I'm saying, who are you? Why are you this way? Is it something that you experienced? Is it something people don't know? Like, okay, why are you selling dope in the neighborhood? They don't know that his daddy and granddaddy sold. It's a generation thing. Fact. So you just looking at him, he on the corner, but you don't know that's what he was taught to do.
That's all he know.
That's what he was taught to do. You know what I'm saying? Why you so violent? Why you so angry? They don't know that your mama and used to abuse you or something like that. So as I start, you know what I'm saying, talking to kids, really talking to these kids, taught me all this stuff, because you think you know everything until you really say, dang, you know what I'm saying? Okay, even with homosexuality, why is this person, why you like that, bro? Oh, you didn't know that. I got molested when I was little, and I said that like 2 weeks ago.
You sure did.
And now I like it, and I can't get away from it. You know what I'm saying? Like all this stuff. So what I'm getting at is, I was taught to be a player. Like, okay, bro, this how you do. Now you smash this girl. Now we ain't doing no cuffing. Now, bro, girls ain't nothing. All this stuff. So this is in my mind, and this is how I'm living my life. But I'm not feeling. I wish I would give a girl a ring. I wish I would, and that's how I live my life. You feel me? Breaking a lot of hearts, all type of stuff. And I'm just fortunate, you know what I'm saying, that I patched up a lot of stuff, like, you know what I'm saying, with every person I've dealt with.
That's good.
I don't speak to them, but I let them know, like, when God enlightened me, I let them know, like, hey man,
I apologize.
I was wrong for that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's I'm not even on that. You feel me? So as far as being married, to take it back, you know what I'm saying, it's just it's difficult at times. You constantly fighting your flesh.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, man. But it's lovely. You know what I'm saying? Keep you out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? My wife can cook. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up eating good like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe on Sunday, you know what I'm saying? But my wife, she cooked. You know what I'm saying? Should cook real good. And I got 2 boys. You know what I'm saying? So
I was about to say you got another one now.
You got another one on the way?
Marriage is cool. No, I already have one.
Oh, you have? Okay,
yeah,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? So marriage is cool, bro.
No, that's facts you talking, because it's a journey, man.
Yeah.
It's a marathon.
Oh, yeah, so that's what I was getting at. I lost train of thought. But no, at the same time when God spoke to me, I cut off all my girls except one. You feel me? The one who really was down. And you know what I'm saying? We were still, you know what I'm saying? God didn't change me. He changed me overnight, but not overnight completely. You know what I'm saying? So we still had problems. We still was failing for a while. For like a couple months. So I remember the last time, you know what I'm saying, we had did that, you know what I'm saying, I got sick to my stomach. And I knew exactly why. I said, you know what, we can't keep living like this. We gotta get married. That was my proposal. I put on everything. That was my proposal.
I can't be without like this box, girl. I need this. I need this in my life.
On my stomach. I was bent down like this. I said, bro, we can't keep living like this. We gotta get married. Okay. That was my proposal. We went down to the courthouse.
So did she have a relationship with God already?
She did same thing like all of us. You know what I'm saying? It was like we believed, but we wasn't walking it.
Gotcha.
What happened to me happened. It impacted her to the point that she wanted to change too. You know what I'm saying? So we changed at the same time. And yeah, we went down to the courthouse. We didn't tell nobody we got married. You know what I'm saying? We got married, didn't tell nobody. You know what I'm saying? We just told them probably like a month later. Because we just feel like we didn't want nobody to tell us no.
You're
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, because we already knew why we was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Everything worked out. Like, as soon as we got married, I got my first publishing check.
God, look at that.
I got my car, and we moved out.
Favor, bro.
And we moved out.
It's a man for the wife, time's favor, bro.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I never experienced having a place of my own. You know what I'm saying? Having a spot to my own, a bachelor pad. I moved and straight got married. You know what I'm saying? So we've been married since 2015.
How old were you?
I was 21 when I got married. I was 21.
2017.
You know what I'm saying? I was 21.
Wow, 2017. I see that. 2017.
Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? It's ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
always.
If you married, like when you see like when me and my wife was having certain problems, you would think you know what I'm saying, people would be like, oh, judge us like our family members or other people. But when you old and you married, you know what marriage is. Like, ain't no people can, if you really married and you really try to make it work, you can look at a young couple and say, I know exactly what's going on.
Exactly, because you've been in experience. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Marriages, but like, oh, you didn't think marriage is going to show you something, boy, about yourself you didn't even know. And the other person, it's like, it's going to pull it out of you. Like,
yes.
It's going to pull it out of you. Oh, you didn't think?
Oh, you ready for that?
Wait till you get
married. Why are you talking to me?
I didn't talk to me. I'm talking to everybody.
No, this is what he did. I swear, roll the camera back. I swear to God. I swear to God.
What you talking about?
You talking facts right now.
That's all facts.
Because like people think getting married, like everybody's like they run down marriage. Not saying marriage is beautiful, but it's like, yo, if you're not willing to like if you're not ready for the work, like the work, bro. Me and my wife been married 3 years. 3 years, yeah. Bro, and it's like, yo. Yeah. It's been a roller coaster. Yeah. And I would say 99.9% of the time, it was me and my darkness. You know what I'm saying? He cool. He got his water. He cool. But like 99.9% of the time, it was me and my darkness. Right? And it was just like, yo, my darkness eventually started infiltrating her. Now she got this dark side of her that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, dang, man. And we working through that and trying to get, and it's just like, yo, it's work. It's really work. Like bro, it's a job. It's work. And people run it down like, you know, but they don't.
Because they watch too much movies.
Yeah. Like, you don't really
they on social media looking at it. Looking at the highlight reel. That's how everybody, they looking at highlight reel.
Listen, brother, this movie gonna last about an hour, maybe 2. And when it's over, this is a lifetime journey, supposedly.
And then even it's stages to it. Yeah, it's not like you don't stay in the same. It's like I was talking to a couple, my pastor and his wife, and they've been married for like 20 years. And he's just like, yo, like, nah, we still go through stuff.
Yeah.
but we got 20 years worth of experiences. So but it's on a different level. Like I know what y'all going through. So now they can give advice. They can tell you
Absolutely.
like, all right, cool. This is what you should do, or this is how you should approach it. But it's work, man. I try to tell y'all, boy.
Right now, I can say though, we smooth sailing though. Them rocks I was talking about, we smooth now. So
That's
we
good.
done all that stuff. We got a format. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
We got all type of tools and stuff that we use to, you know what I'm saying, get stuff straight. We straight.
Her rock smooth, mine still jagged.
Hey man,
I
what was wrong? What's going on, bro? What's going on, bro?
I'm trying to understand too.
What's going on, bro?
Oh wow.
Now we gonna go there. We gonna go there.
What's up? What's up, bro?
I would say I think the earlier parts and that darkness that I was speaking about. Now that the light has gone off, right? The light is now coming in. The damage of the darkness is what's
the repair stage.
The repair stage. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I still get a little hot-headed, still get a little temperamental. But I'm working on it. Been doing a really good job. But it's just the repair stage of the hurt that was there that we're going through now. So sometimes it's like certain things will come up, certain things will, it's just like, yo, like that was dead. I was like, yeah, but it still hurt. You see what I'm saying? So it's the repair stage. It's the therapy stage. It's the counseling stage. It's like, yo, let's sit down with the pastor. Let's talk. Let's figure out how we can, move past this. You know what I mean? Because I'm now shifting into a better person, and it's just like that hurt. And you can't, like, I can't just be like, yo, just forgive and forget.
Yeah,
nah, I can't
absolutely.
do that. You know what I'm saying? Because I caused that.
Wow.
So I got to go through the repair stage with you.
Yeah.
And I also have to remember that it's her repair stage and not the speed that I want her to repair.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Time and change behavior, you know what I'm saying, will, you know what I'm saying, do good, but it gotta be consistent, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing she always says to me.
Consistent change, you know what I'm saying?
Consistency.
Because it be sometimes that we be on the road for 3 weeks to a month or whatever, and then we revert. So back,
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like, you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You just gotta break it down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's my biggest thing too, brother. The consistency part of it.
Yeah.
And you know what it's like. You know when you're a visionary and you got big dreams and you're moving, you're doing this, you got this business, you're building this over there. It's the consistency phase of it that I know I have to get better at, as far as being more consistent, being more accountable, being more acknowledgeable
For
the stuff that she does. So.
For sure.
And my wife is awesome. Everybody will tell you, my wife is.
I love her.
Yeah, she's dope.
awesome.
I love her so much.
She's real.
Awesome. She's the reason why I really realized that there's a part of God when it comes to love that he really can deposit into us. Like there's parts of God that he can literally be like, yo, I'm going to make you the embodiment of
I know
peace.
exactly what you're
I'm
talking
gonna make
about,
you
bro.
the
I know exactly what you're
embodiment
talking
of love. It don't matter what people do to you, you're just gonna respond with love, and you're not gonna be able to help.
I know exactly what
But
you're
it wasn't until the dark part of me started affecting that, and I was like, oh man,
Wow.
I'm turning you into somebody
That
you ain't never thought you could become. You feel me? Because of the darkness in me. So I really had to go through therapy, man. I really had to go through fasting. I really had to I'm still going and still learning, but God is good, man.
For sure.
Yeah, I thank God for my father-in-law, because they've been married for 35 years. I got
the whole time?
Yeah. And
The whole time?
I had to,
like, what does that even mean? What does that even mean?
He's so crazy, bro. I had the
to think about
opportunity.
that, like, the whole time.
I had an opportunity to, like, basically, I had to kick it with them for 4 years. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have, this is how it was set up. But through those 4 years, I've learned a lot. I've learned about their past. I learned that it took them a while. You know what I'm saying? It took them a while to get to where that place where they are now. You know what I'm saying? The loving place. It was a point in time where they went through certain things, and one of the things that I learned, that he said, if it wasn't for the Holy Spirit, they wouldn't be 35 years in marriage right now. There's plenty of Ben gave up. You know what I'm saying? So
all the Holy Spirit.
Yeah. So one thing I would say, especially to believers, man, you better have that channel wide open when it comes to the Holy Spirit, because in spite of being wrong, yeah, he gonna get on you and tell you, but he gonna show you how to get it right and deal with that stuff. Like the situation you was talking about, bro. that's just came with the territory. You know, whatever we do, we still gotta. There's an action for every reaction, whether good or bad. And I experienced a friend of mine when they went through something bad, and you know, she wanted him to hurry up and forgive and be this way, but you know, time heals, and consistency. Like I tell my wife too, I say, babe, you know, it's not just because I tell you, I don't want you to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow don't mean anything. It's the time after, and the day after that, and the day after that. The consistency part, like let's do this change. But it comes, brother.
Yeah, and just to piggyback off of like making sure you listen to God, listen to the Holy Spirit when it comes to relationships or when it comes to anything. Another thing I feel in my spirit to say is just sometimes if you like me, you can't be afraid to miss it sometimes too, because sometimes.
What do you mean?
Okay, for example, right? God can be telling me something, or I think God is telling me something. I'm battling with God. I don't really know if you saying this or you saying this, and you're so afraid to miss it that you don't move because you don't want to make the wrong move. So I'm just encouraging somebody that if you don't know exactly what you're hearing, move on whichever instinct you feel like it's the Holy Spirit, and don't be afraid to miss it, because we're not gonna get it head on every single time.
Right.
Like that's something that I definitely struggle with. Like I just be like, I ain't gonna do nothing because I don't know if you saying this or this. I ain't gonna do nothing, and then I miss it. But God and the Holy Spirit is the Holy Spirit is the revealer of all truth. He's always gonna redirect you. Right. Every time. So even if you miss it, I promise you, God got a plan B. Hey. I promise you, He's always gonna come back in, and He's gonna know how to reroute you, specifically you, because God know how to talk to specifically you. God knew how to talk to specifically you in an audible voice where He knew you was gonna hear it. He knew how to talk to specifically me, which was money. He talked to me through money. That's how I got saved, really, through money. Being honest.
Is that the root?
Hold on. I'm so confused. We'll stay there for another time.
No, I can tell y'all.
No, it's cool. No, it's true.
Oh, okay, sorry. So yeah, I'm just saying, don't be afraid to miss it. If you miss it, know that God sends the Holy Spirit as a redirector, as a rerouter into our lives to redirect you and put you back on the path that you're supposed to be on.
Facts.
So 217, man. It's what is this? About to be November soon. What you got in the store, man? What's next?
Man, what I'm finna do is I'm finna just build the underground culture, the dance culture, this whole, you know what I'm saying? I'm really just finna pioneer it, put my hands on it, mold it. I got my first event on November 6th. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be some dance battles, gonna be some rapping, it's gonna be a lot of people in in the dance culture scene that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people ain't heard of, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be real good, you know what I'm saying? And I'm actually finna get into more acting. You feel me? Like I just came back from this thing called Collab-a-ween, something like something Halloween mixed with collabing. But you know, I'm not into Halloween, but that's just what the name was. So I went up there, and all these content creators, you know what I'm saying, a lot of my friends, some of these famous people on YouTube got a big following. And you know what I'm saying, I was just talking to my friend. He was just telling me about Country Wayne and stuff like this. And you know what I'm saying,
he's so funny.
I don't follow him. I don't follow him. I don't follow him. I don't even watch his content. You know what I'm saying? But I respect, you know what I'm saying, the logistics of what he do, far as you can get on your iPhone, shoot some content consistently, and make $400,000 a month off of Facebook, off of ads and views and things like that. So you know what I'm saying, when I'm hearing stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, about content, you know what I'm saying, I love to act, you know what I'm saying. So I'm finna start making me some content, you know what I'm saying. So I'm finna start doing some micro content. You know what I'm saying, I love to act. I got different little characters and stuff too, you know what I'm saying. So a lot more acting, you know what I'm saying. Perhaps another movie probably before the end of the year, who knows. But of course I'm always working on music and beats, so that's you know what I'm saying, that's what I got.
You had put out an album that was just strictly beat.
Yeah, for sure. I just put them out there, and you know what I'm saying, if somebody gonna rap on them or they blow up or some shoot, I'm gonna get paid.
Oh my god.
Hey, my publishing is all detached, brother.
Go ahead, you can do whatever you want to, but
hey, we need some beats for the show. How much, man?
No, I'll bless y'all. I'll bless y'all.
Cool. Sure, for our YouTube, you know, we ain't trying to get no.
I'll bless y'all for $1,000.
Oh,
I'm just playing.
How we gonna put that together?
No.
Hey, guys,
He's like, oh yeah, we did. No, I'm just playing. Nah, bro. Of course, I do a lot of stuff for free. I do so much stuff for free. That's why, man. That's why I know I'm straight, bro. Because I do a lot of things for free. I wouldn't charge y'all. You know what I'm saying?
We definitely gonna make sure we credit all the credit goes back, because I know we was talking with our social media administrative over there, and we got hit with a What was it, Selena? We got hit with something about
like we get a flag for
using somebody else's stuff, third parties,
and it was background music.
Oh no, they gon' that's something I do. That's something I would do. Oh, you want to use my beat? Yeah, okay, come on, you gonna get flagged. All that ad revenue that went to you goes to them.
Yeah.
When you get flagged.
When you get flagged,
yeah. Because, you know what I'm saying, basically you using their, you know what I'm saying, their art, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, you taking their ad revenue. So they reroute it back to the content.
So if you hit us up with that, man, when we start hitting that them numbers, man, we can come back and talk to you, make sure. I'll make sure we do that. I don't feel like
all good. I do this.
Pour back, you know what I'm saying?
So 217, real quick, man, what is some advice that you can give to like a young up and coming, a youngin' that's in the game and that's trying to find his way, trying to navigate, trying to get through, you know, the different levels and doors that you have went through? What's some advice you can give them?
Get an internship, find somewhere. Ain't nobody gonna turn down free work. Jay-Z ain't gonna turn down no free work if you adamant enough and you fight. You know what I'm saying? Like people love to feel important. Like, you know what I'm saying? If somebody come up to you, me and say 217, bro, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. I just want to shadow you, bro. If you need me to hold your camera, take pictures, whatever, you know what I'm saying? As long as they not no creep or no weirdo or they looking professional, I might have a opportunity for you. And you know what I'm saying? And not saying me specifically, but someone, you know what I'm saying? Like, so get an internship, learn how to do more than one thing, you know what I'm saying? My production didn't get me on. My videography actually got me on. My camera skills got me in the door. I was an intern with StreetX for a whole 7 months before I placed a beat. You feel me? As a camera operator and social media manager. You feel me? For these people while they on the road. You know what I'm saying? So my videography actually led me to get my beats out.
Dang.
So be versatile. You know what I'm saying? Just know how to do more than one thing.
Absolutely.
Facts. So yo, let everybody know. We're not gonna hold you too much longer, man. Let everybody know where they can follow you, find your movies on YouTube, all that great stuff, man. Let them know.
I'm on Instagram at 217ATL, 217ATL. That's really all I meant. I need to revamp my Twitter and Facebook, but right now we just straight Instagram, and my YouTube is Mr. 217 Official. You feel me? And all my stuff is on it.
You feel me? Make sure you tap in with 217, man. Make sure you show them that Fresh Leftovers love.
Facts,
for real.
Man. Big facts.
Listen, bro, I'm really inspired, man.
I appreciate it.
Really inspired.
Thank you.
Really inspired, especially with the production and the different levels of things that you do, man. So I'm really inspired, man. Keep grinding, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep blessing the people, man. And keep hearing from God.
For sure.
That's the first and foremost. Keep hearing from God, because you already know, man. He's gonna lead you in the directions that you need to go to.
Yeah. So
listen, y'all tapping with 217 on all social media platforms, man. And you show them that Fresh Leftovers love, all right? We're gonna holler at y'all.